Let's take Billy's chair.
Move over in Billy's chair. Welcome. We're back with the World of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master Bilbo. We are leading into our second part of Curse of Strahd for tonight. Streaming Extra Life for kids and playing games for kids. And so far, we've raised $415. At least that's what I see right now. We make it to 500. We'll go another hour playing tonight, because that is the goal for us to make. I did put a post out on my Facebook page, and I will put this out on Twitter again too in a moment while we go through. The group just finished meeting Strahd for the first time as he beat down half the group and got bored and decided to go back to his castle.
It's a cat playing with its food and
Pretty much. Yep. He got bored with his food and left. The group went through and they now have a new member of the group, Uriel, who is going to take them to the Village of Krezk, as most of the characters are wanted for crimes in Valakai.
Except for me. I don't want to be caught by my brother.
So I think you were part of that murder too there.
I was the one that took down the guards.
So I'm pretty sure
Someone accused me because they were electrocuted.
So, anyways.
I'm not accused.
All right. But
even though I'm the one that caused it, no one still reported me because they were electrocuted.
So, we will start with our second part where the characters have now burnt the old bone grinder mill, dropped off or sent the children on their way to the village of Valakai. Echo has left, he's left the session for the night as he's going to Missouri to hang out with a bunch of girls for New Year's. And so Echo decided that he was going to go climb over the wall and try to go find his buddy Scribble, his partner in crime, and go find where Scribble is at in Valakai. So he left for the evening. However, we will continue on without him. And so let's start. It is now getting dusk on your way to the village. You've went over a couple bridges along the road, heading your way to Krezk here. And you come to a junction in the road. The road branches north and climbs a rocky encampment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot-high wall of stone, reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountain high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you've grown accustomed to on this road here. It's hard to tell at the distance, but there's seems to be 3 switchbacks along the road here, clinging to the cliffs that leap up from the walled settlement of the abbey. And as you guys are thinking, you're like, oh, finally, we have some safety. As most of you are wounded, exhausted, all of a sudden you hear the sounds from the sides and behind you. And what do you guys do?
Do I know what they're saying? I can speak to.
I just understand what they're saying in general because I was raised by wolves.
That's
Well,
right.
I can
They're
under-
saying, we're
I can
coming for you. We gotta eat good tonight, baby.
Gentlemen, according to my
I
card,
can speak with all animals.
I'm actually supposed. I believe I'm supposed to find a werewolf that we're supposed to ally with, who also hates the devil.
Yeah, wasn't there something about the werewolf king was my prophecy?
So we're at the base of the mountain?
Yeah, so you're basically at an intersection of the road. The road continues off to the northwest. However, this road goes north towards this village, this walled village encampment. And then
Bigfoot village.
from off the woods, a wolf comes biting at Wintergreen.
I say stop.
What's your armor class?
17.
17. All right. And bites you in the leg. You feel this piercing as the blood goes into your leg. You take 6 points of damage. And so that puts you, let's see how messed up you are. You're not hurt at all. So 6 points.
Let's see if it talks back to me. I say, where's your alpha?
Roll initiative.
Yeah. Talk to it. Oh, talk to it.
Is it a constant ability of yours?
It's not a constant ability, buddy.
Or is it a spell that you can cast?
I
It's
think the
ability.
luck of the Irish is worn off.
It's a constant ability. It's just because I used to have the circle of shepherd, I can just speak to animals
You're still better
in
than
general. That's just my ability. So I can just talk to them.
That's my total.
My-
Oh, wait, is that a 1? We'll find
has
out.
a 1.
Oh, never mind.
All right. Has anyone?
21.
24.
Jeez, 24.
Although I think the luck of the Irish is worn off. I rolled my first 1.
21 of them. Get out of the way.
Hey, I get plus 5, so
Don't jinx yourself.
Better at initiative, I say.
yeah.
All right.
So I get 6 total.
So Mordell is 24, and then Nala's 21.
Yep.
Anybody else
I
above a
have cat-like
20?
reflexes.
No one else above a 20? All right.
I think that's easy.
16 to 20.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody 16 to 20?
Nope.
All right, 11 to 15. 11 to 15. All right, 12. Jeez.
Oh,
I'm like most of the party here. All right.
the two good.
Let's go 6 to 10.
6!
7.
Yes. So Yarrow's an 8. He leads the pack at an 8. And then JC's a 7.
Yep.
I'm a 6 total.
6.
I don't lead the pack, I lead the gaggle.
And Ender, you're 6 too.
I'm a 6. She can go first.
All right. Cornelius
5.
and Uriel.
3.
And I thought I rolled bad.
You rolled a 1 as well.
Perfect. This is
He
great.
doesn't have as high dex as you.
All right. So yeah. So now you hear the wolves
Yeah,
coming
I'm
around
trying
you.
I only see this.
Mordell, you are up first.
Okay. Does it respond after I say, where's your alpha? I just click. Does it say anything back? I can just talk to it. Talk to animals. Speech of the woods.
All right. Okay. So you're taking your action to
No,
do that.
it's not an action. I can just speak to them.
Let's take. It might be an action, buddy. I want to know for sure.
Okay, so
Let's
Andrew's
just
dying.
you and some of your rule interpretations. So I want to know.
What page is it on?
It's
No,
his
he'll look
answers.
it up.
It's
I
his
have the
answers.
people look up their own rules.
Yeah, I've been wrong a couple times.
It's not yours.
More than a couple.
Hey,
Good thing
watch
is-
it.
We like you most of the time anyway.
Seriously, all my races.
60% of the time, it works every time.
I left my
Yeah.
eraser at home.
Beasts can understand my speech, and they gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions. Most beasts lack the intelligence to convey or understand, but wolves are actually pretty smart beasts, so I'm guessing.
I'm not wondering about that. I'm more or less in the
It's
sense
not
of
an ability.
action or anything like that.
It's
Does it
just,
say?
I gain the ability to converse with beasts and many fae.
Okay.
I learned to read and write Sylvan. In addition, beasts can understand me. So it's
Okay,
not
but there's
an
nothing in there saying
Not an
anything.
action.
It's not
Okay,
action.
so I'll give you as a free action. All right. So it says, my alpha is Strahd.
Oh.
Okay.
Wolves.
Okay, everybody,
I
run!
say kill them. These are bad animals.
Bad doggy.
Bad.
Rub its nose in it.
All right, so what do you do,
Okay,
buddy?
and then it is just one of my abilities as a Tabaxi. Feline agility. When I move on my turn in that action, I can just, not as an action, but I can double my movement. But I can't use it again until I move 0 on my turn.
Okay.
So I can move 60. It doesn't take an action or anything. It's just I can move 60.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Actually, no. 45, yeah, 50. I'm going to get on this side. Because the whole group's going to come from that way.
Thank you.
And I'm going to. Because I'm not yet good with the sword,
Attack.
I'm going to use my spear first.
Okay.
One hand.
Okay.
Can I one hand spear or two hand?
Spears.
If it's a spear, you can use it one-handed or two-handed. It's up to you. You can.
Does one hand
Yeah.
do anything?
One-handed does less damage.
Versatile.
I'll do.
Say versatile on a spear.
Yes.
What do you have?
Versatile means you can use it as dex.
No, it does not.
Oh.
It means you can use two hands.
Yeah, you can use 1 or 2.
So you can use it.
He's
one-handed
double
or
checking
two-handed.
just in case.
If you use it with two-handed, you do a D8 instead of a D6.
Yeah, that's all.
So it's up to you. Do you have a free hand?
No, one hand shouldn't be like one.
Do you have a free hand? So can you use two hands right now? Or is it the point?
I have 2 free hands.
Okay, then you
So
can use it.
You want to use it two-handed and do more damage? Or
You
you have
do
some
that.
need for the other hand?
We all do.
I looked at can I just
I'm
check?
telling
What
you
do
what
you want to
versatile
do?
is.
I would want one
What do you-
hand and then hit it with.
So you can
Okay,
use
that's,
one hand.
yeah, then one-handed, buddy.
It's versatile. It means
Yes.
you can throw it as well.
That's not what versatile means.
That's not what versatile means.
Yeah.
Throwing is one thing. And
All right, let it
Natural
go.
20.
Nice, buddy.
Just
Dang,
2 natural 20s in a row.
Apparently, all
This
the
guy's on
Irish
fire.
is with
All right.
He just rolled
Let's-
another natural
Sorry.
20.
Oh, that's just the luck of Alex.
Yeah, Alex has that.
All right.
Nothing new with
Maximum double damage, buddy.
Nice!
So it would be 6. There's 16 points.
Ah.
And then is
Okay.
that dead?
Then what? Come on.
I was gonna hit it with an unarmed strike.
All right, go ahead.
That's right. Nice.
I'm gonna switch my d20 quickly. I don't want to lose any luck. Okay, that's probably gonna hit with 20 to hit. No.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then 10 point. I mean, not 10. My unarmed strike just is plus my dex. Oh yeah, still 10 points
Nice.
with just the fist maxed out.
Okay. So yeah. So you you come and stab it, and then hit it, and it just plumps to the ground. Doesn't even get it out a yelp as you stab it in the
I
side.
say you serve no one.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Nala, what do you do?
You see speed.
So, is there a way I can animal handle the wolf to...
It's dead. It's dead.
Oh, it's dead?
I just killed it.
Yeah.
Okay, well then,
corpse. You.
can I cut off its pelt and take its pelt?
You're in the middle of battle.
If you're gonna keep it, it's gonna take a while.
You didn't
You
hear
do?
just one howl.
You hear howling
Oh.
around you.
I'm ready for his next attack.
Yeah, I'll take out my rapier and my hand crossbow and get ready and prepared.
Okay. So are you ready to swing if the wolves come at you?
And then the hand crossbow for range if I see one.
You can do one or the other, right?
Yeah, you can only
You can't
do
do
one.
both.
You can only
It's
write one
single
at a
attack.
time.
Yeah, you can't do 2 attacks yet, buddy.
Yeah, you're not high level yet.
Okay, yeah, then just ready the rapier.
All right, perfect.
Okay, I've done my deed. Killed one of these.
Alright, see you later. Thanks for your help.
Just kidding. I'm back.
Going to Missouri? Going to Missouri.
Going to
I'm
Missouri too?
Yeah, I had
You hang out with the ladies?
Uh-oh. We're being surrounded. Oh.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Bill, what time of day is it?
Oh my god.
It's
How many
night.
wolves do you have?
It's. I have a lot more than this.
That's 12 there.
It's
Not including the one
it's
that we
dusk.
just killed.
It's night as you thought it was gonna be. It's dark. It's you see the just probably you guys are maybe less than a quarter mile away from this village, this walled village on this road when these wolves come out of the woods and are going after you guys. So that's where they're at. Wintergreen, you are up.
Yes.
She's in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll come back to her.
Sounds good.
Yarrow.
All right. So there are a number of these daggers.
Magic missile, all of them.
Remember, the Dungeon Master was going to give you guys a short rest. Don't blame me, guys.
The trade-off was we were gonna get there before dark, Bilbo. You little bastard.
Exactly.
Well, I said maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, it is your turn. And then it's mine. So.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to
You see all these wolves just coming out of the woods
Yeah.
along the side of you on this road. There's pine trees along the sides here.
Get central and let's go.
Circle up and
Yeah.
use someone's shield
Go
buddy.
forward.
I'm gonna try
Oh,
to
the wonderful.
Go forward.
go forward. Yes.
Did we get the children on here yet?
They're gone.
Feed them the
Or we
children.
dumped already?
Yes.
Alright, good.
This is you're literally like a quarter of a mile. You see the village, the village walls about a quarter of a mile in front of you.
And 4 of us are on horses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, see you guys later.
Over there, and then do you want to ready?
I'm
to-
ready to attack.
All right.
Spur
Perfect.
your horse. We're
Or wherever
actually
you want.
horses.
All right.
Get the challenge and
Yes.
see
That's
what's
what
up.
I'm looking for.
All right, and so I'm doing.
Can't. There's all the people down right now.
You have to.
I know I have to.
I can stay, but you have to. All right, and she is going to. He's spurred for though.
Okay, read.
She's gonna do a great bonfire right there on that one.
Okay.
So DC 14 dex save.
All right. Misses.
All right.
Sweet.
6 points of fire damage.
All right. Go ahead and just put that on there. I think Alex, you have the dice next to you. You can put
Oh yeah. How much?
6.
6.
On which one?
And then are you
The
done,
one that has
Yarrow?
the dice underneath it.
Yep, the one that just has dice underneath it. Yes.
All right. So the wolf starts. Flames come up underneath the wolf. All right, JC, you are up.
All right, I'm going to. Oh, we're back there. And we're mounted. And what is the distance for a horse?
There's a couple of you mounted. Not everybody.
No, I know. What's the distance for a horse?
You guys are on what, light riding horses?
Some of them are.
60.
The ones that me and JC are on are
War horse.
All right. So your horse here. Yeah, war horse. It goes.
Who's this again?
Sorry.
that's you.
There.
No, you're Moses.
I'm Moses, please.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Well, that's we're supposed to be replacing. That's nobody. Get him out.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Oh, do we have
The war horse goes 60. Where's the horse?
Yeah,
Oh, riding
so
horse.
that
I
was
got it. The riding horse goes 60 as well. 60.
That makes life easy.
What do you do?
Yep. You know what? I'm not gonna look it up. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I'm going to. I guess we'll just zap away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we'll move the horse, can move out here, right?
Okay. You're moving forward, I'm assuming? Yep. Going past the group.
Well, I went back.
Oh, you're going backward?
Yeah, I went back this way.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't want to be surrounded.
All right.
And then I'm gonna blast the one closest right here behind me.
Okay.
Or behind everybody.
Is your character suicidal? I just need to know.
And I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Wow.
Did I answer that question?
You could have
compulsory.
waited one more turn. It could have gave you advantage. That's probably not. I mean,
You also
All
hit
right.
a lot of things.
wait, I'm getting
All right, so you roll a 1 as you ride back. You're not too comfortable riding horses, or don't have the tired as well, and all of a sudden your backpack from behind splits open, and all your gear falls to the ground.
You didn't need that stuff. Right.
All right, Dario, you are up.
Ariel.
Wait, did they run it though? No.
Who?
Here's something you could do from the horse.
So does I still get. Never mind.
I could
Okay.
pull my
You fumble.
longbow.
You're done.
I could pull my
Yeah,
longbow
you just
and
look
take a
as you
shot
see
at
all
one of
your
the
gear
wolves.
on the ground now. What's this?
I could pull my longbow and take a shot at one of the wolves from the back of the
These
horse.
guys were
Yes, you can,
Scrooge.
absolutely.
But you can ride forward and get the hell out of this. Get surrounded by
No,
the
I'm not
wolves.
doing that because
He said.
with you
He
what
said
happens to you.
Scrooge.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Because I can't say.
Ah, I see.
His name's Scrooge now.
I
You
like
can
it.
call him by
18 on the
Scrooge.
die plus 7 to hit.
You hit.
So I hit.
Miss. Yep.
Miss.
7 plus 5 for
To hit?
7, 8, 9,
No,
10,
damage.
12 points piercing
All right, so 12 points on which
on
one?
the one that's
We ended up
JC was going after.
we didn't.
Okay, so the one further back.
Yeah,
The one in the
All
middle
right.
or in the
So
back.
I
Alex,
turned my horse
We
and
put 12
push.
points on the far back one there. Nice.
So I was watching with my eyes, seeing where my brother.
All right, so you take the shot. Do you do anything else?
Wait,
I
Now
can't.
you can ride.
I moved
This
close to the rest of the.
Yeah.
I just moved closer to the rest of the group just to make sure
12 points.
All
Okay,
right.
so I'll move you
as
like
much as I
here.
can.
Let's put 2
One of
sixes.
those, no, one of those is a 10, and one of those is a single. That's how we do it.
All right. Ender, you are up.
What?
So the
I
red
don't
one
know.
is
Bottom
where
of the
each
round.
each point on the red one is yes.
Okay.
So we got one engine to the right and one way to the back.
Yeah, so you saw flames come up on one and howls. The other one "Arr!" gets shot as Narayo shoots it with an arrow, and she comes closer up to the group on her horse.
That's wise. That's good to see. All right.
I should.
I forgot him bow for a moment.
I was about to help the group out, but now I'm about it. Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's getting more wolves out.
Can't be
Oh
good.
joy!
No, I'm not. Yeah,
Okay,
that'll be coming later.
He's getting something out.
Horses, I think.
You're on horse.
I'm on a horse too.
Oh,
I
they're
know.
on there.
We know who
Thank
is.
you.
It's way cool.
Who's on there?
Yeah, it's cool, except for the freaking
Oh,
wolves are
that's
gonna
on
attack
him?
the horses.
Me. Yeah, that's,
I know why
he's on the
Bilbo's
white
doing
horse.
it.
I'm on the brown horse.
Why is he so far
I
back?
saw his eyes gleam
Because
when
he
he
went
saw
behind
horses.
the wolf to
Horse
shoot
meat.
at it.
Who
but
else
I
is on the
didn't want
horse?
I think that's all of us.
We would give one.
No,
to,
not all of
we'd
them.
give one to
We gave one
JC.
to the kid.
Well, yeah, we gave one to the
Or
kids.
sorry, no.
And that was
Yeah,
leading
the
one.
real JC.
Oh yeah, okay.
Uriel.
He's up front here.
Yep.
Oh,
There you go.
doesn't Ender have the war horse?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes.
I think it was a total of 4 that we had.
Yep.
No, we have 5.
That's
That
it.
was leading one. The one that
One went with the kids.
Seth was on.
So you have 4 now.
All right.
Yeah, we had 5.
Well, too bad.
Now we
All right,
only
I'm gonna ready to attack when they clump up.
Okay.
I'm a cast actually. I can't trip though, so
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
All right. Cornelius, you are up.
I'm holding my ground. I'm ready in action to strike one when it approaches.
Perfect. All right. Uriel, you are up.
All right. Can you guys point to me where I am on there?
You are right up front. The very first
The horse in the very front.
The very first
We
horse.
gave you a horse. You're welcome.
Perfect. Okay, back me up a little bit. I'm gonna back up about 10 feet.
Okay. Back up like next to Ender or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten up the group.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Bless.
Alright.
And I'm gonna hit, assuming these are all within 30 feet though, I'm gonna hit
All except for
Naya.
JC.
All except for JC.
Excellent combat instincts.
Thank you. Thank you, says the warlock / sorcerer.
So you cast Bless?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Naya, Mordell, and
Nala. And
Mac.
Okay.
okay.
Mac.
And so what do they get?
They get. Oh, sorry, Nala.
Who?
Narayo?
Narayo, Nala, Yarrow.
The Dragonborn.
Okay,
That's
yeah, that's
Nala.
Nala.
Hold on. So he's only you get 3, right?
Yeah.
So people aren't yelling out more things that have anything to do with it.
Okay.
You need me to say what I hit again?
Yeah. No, just tell me what it does and then we'll go through there. Because I'll put it down.
Right. So each one of them, they get a D4. They can add that to their attack or saving attack rolls or saving throws.
Alright. Okay. And so that's
1 minute concentration.
perfect. So that's Nala, Mordell,
Yeah.
and who else was the last one?
Naya,
Narayo?
Nario.
Mario.
Nario.
Cat.
Yeah. Yep.
Cat.
Perfect. Got him. Alright. And do you do anything else?
I'm gonna throw a die at you.
And then I move back, and that's all I can do.
Okay, perfect. Got you. Alright.
I have more than enough.
New round, Mordell, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Here.
Okay.
On the 9 gauge. And then I'm gonna use with my free hand. Look, I just quickly switch hands and then use my right hand. Thorn whip, leave it.
Okay.
Like just manipulate object. Switch my spear. And then thorn
Okay.
whip on the wounded one.
Alright, perfect.
Oh, and I get an extra D4.
Yep.
I have more than enough energy.
Natural 20.
Kids.
Wow.
And exploder. And exploder. And exploder.
Oh my goodness.
That's just Alex.
Man. Okay.
Three.
Quadruple damage.
Oh, and
Yeah.
an exploding die.
You're killing the dang wolf, man.
Just the thorn pierces him.
Wow.
This whip just comes out, goes right around the wolf's head, and just goes
He
down.
doesn't know those, because normally you pull 10 feet closer, just the wolf flies. Just like, whoa.
Probably his head just comes up.
Yeah.
You drip his head right on off. Head goes behind you as you whip back. Jeez.
And then, and then the thorn just comes back in my hand.
All right, did you do anything else?
I'm
just
like,
Pretty much.
All right, Nala, you are up.
That's terrifying.
Yes, it is.
It says I can. Okay, so I'm gonna use a cunning action to dash towards the wolf.
Okay.
Kleenex. I don't know.
You don't want to just
You don't-
run with the normal.
You don't need to dash because they're all close to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, move me next to the one that has the bonfire. Either one. I don't care.
Okay.
you're pretty much.
Next to one of them. On the
You're next to one. He
Oh,
moved
no.
you next to one.
Do you want to
Millennials.
be between
They're
two?
on both sides.
They're all around me, man.
So
Do you want to be between a couple?
Bloody nose.
Oh.
Got too close to the fire.
So it was right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Right there.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna use my rapier.
All right.
That was me like 3 days ago.
Oh, natural a one.
Natural one. Thing is, I'm taking all the luck. I think
bloody
You
nose.
saw
Oh,
what
this
happened
is
to me.
gonna be funny.
Whose team are you on?
All right.
So
So
one.
this
He's
is
my stepbrother, so
all of a sudden you can't breathe. and blood's coming running out your nose. And for the next 3 rounds, you cannot speak.
Oh!
That was good. Great. I will play that.
I love that you're including the nosebleed into the play.
Yeah, it just worked out perfect.
Yeah. That's good.
All right, so next 3
At
days.
least your backpack didn't rip.
Yeah.
All my
Well,
crits.
this is over. I'm gonna help you.
All
pick
right,
all
here
that
come the
shit.
wolves. All right.
They just see me annihilate 2 of them. They're like,
Yeah, they're coming for you.
they don't want to come to me.
Yeah, they do.
Dan, does he have to do anything to get out of the fire?
No, no.
6
Just, yeah, thank you. It's more deadly if you can block like a hallway and somebody
Are they
has
just
to choose to stand there or back away or whatever. But
you want to join your friends? I speak to him. You want to join your friends? It's just oh, he didn't know.
Maybe
I think the next thing I do when I am able to speak
No, I can't.
in 3 turns,
Okay.
I'm
No,
going to
And
animal
was gonna say
handle that
I'm
wolf.
alpha. It'd be me.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna animal handle the wolf and ask it to become my pet.
What? No, you can't.
You can't talk.
I said when I can.
you can't,
3 rounds
Three
from
right
now.
now you can't talk at all. So
You heard me say
All right,
Bishop
so-
Scrooge.
all right, so first we're gonna go on. Yeah. Attacking Uriel's horse.
They told me that.
Oh, misses. All right.
Ooh, nice.
All right, and then 2
I just go like this.
on
These
Nala.
have a weird texture.
Misses. Jeez.
You liking that die, Bill?
That's gonna miss too.
Yeah, I took a ball to lock on your tray so you can
I'm
not
not
use
okay.
it.
I'm not going on your train.
Wait, stop! Look at
Ah,
Yes,
come
you
back!
don't say that. No. All right. So
What happened?
you
It's just
basically
taunted the
taunted the DM.
What the?
All right. So the next one is on Narayo. Let's see if it's going for the horse. Nope. It actually jumps up, tries to jump at her leg, and misses.
Yes.
All right. Just bring out the best
Oh,
die.
you're still
No,
bleeding.
not that die.
All
Not
right.
that die.
Then
Not that die.
yeah, on. We're right to you now. All right.
Oh,
So 2 of them are on you. Oh, misses. I'm not rolling that together. Misses. Jeez. All right, and then back at JC.
yeah, they got scared. I said, "Do you want to join your friends?"
It's going for you, not the horse. Trying to bite. Misses. All right, and then we're coming back, and there was another one on this side of Narayo. And that one's going for her too, trying to bite.
Might take a
That
little.
might hit her.
Who knows?
Your AC 16? Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait. DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
All right, so just bite your foot.
On the leg, bleeding.
For 2, so 4 points of damage.
Can I shoot?
So I'd be minus 19.
Yeah, I'm right next to. I'm on a horse though.
Screw it, I'll just shield buddy whoever.
And then make a DC strength check for me here.
Want me to roll for you?
No.
And then
Remember this, we talked about
there's
that.
one on
A DC what?
DC a strength save, basically.
19 on the die.
Perfect. So it doesn't try to pick you off the horse. However, the one right on Cornealius is looking, is like, I should be helping somebody out here. Launches right at you and crits.
Oh!
Oh!
You just got
You
crit
got
on.
critted.
While you were searching for somebody to
Did I get?
shield.
Didn't, okay.
It
But
launched-
I never got my.
Oh yeah, you'll get that.
The readies are
Definitely. The readies are coming. I'm just doing this
Gotcha.
quick.
Anyway, yep, crit.
All right.
No thanks.
All right.
To be the good
This probably
go
won't
ahead
matter
and
anyways.
swing on it.
Because you're not wearing leather armor, right?
Nope, I'm wearing full plate.
Perfect. All right. So just regular damage here. So you're gonna take 7 points of damage. All right.
I guess my second time was a scout. We don't like hurt.
Hey, stop it.
Sorry, I'm
Stay
thinking.
focused.
And then what? Is there one on? Who's right behind you, Ender?
There is a
It's winter.
Okay, Winter. One on Winter. Oh, that misses. He fumbles. Let's see what happens here.
He's missing all attacks.
Walks
Well,
into
well
winter's
done.
wonderland.
nice shot.
All right. All right, and then the last one is a horse. Nope, it's you, Ender, and that hits.
I want my ready to action.
Yep, I'll give it to you.
I'm just kind of.
All right. So you take 8 points. I get minus 36.
Sounds terrible.
Yes, it does. All right. So now I'll go around back to you guys. So first, Wintergreen, you were ready.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll your 20-sider
Yep.
plus your 8-sider.
Okay.
No, what are you using? You're using your.
Did the youth potion restore my hit points?
That'd have been pretty cool, huh?
It kind of makes sense. I got a new body, right?
Yeah.
Good old illusion, I guess.
Wait, your constitution goes down.
Definitely not an illusion.
My con is up.
Okay, so my
Con's already high.
idea.
Con is up? Yeah, it's nice.
Hey, Seth. Can you come here real quick?
No.
You can wait.
Oh, fumble, Rooski.
Oh no, another fumble.
Well,
There we go. Entertainment. Let's see. Okay, so swap places with the wolf. So you switch places. Kind of tumble over. I need you to now make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Big money. Big money.
No
You
whammy.
would slip past it.
She actually just got a whammy though. So. No whammy. She's got a whammy.
Plus 1.
9.
All right, she's down on the ground. You fall as you attack. You're down, laying there. All right, next up, Ender.
Alright, Ender will send out 2 ghostly hands at the 2 wolves next to each other,
Okay.
attacking Quiet Man over here.
All right.
Alright. Bleeding on his own nose, man.
Thank you.
Can't say nothing.
I just go like this.
Alright,
and
Alright, the
Let
first.
me plug your nose.
Alright, the first one hits, max damage 8 points.
All right,
On
nice.
the damaged one, let's say.
All right, so what's that at now?
Thank you.
14?
Oh, sorry, I can.
Alex.
Yes, 14.
14? That one's at 14 now.
Alright, and second one, oh, I might miss. AC 13.
AC 13 hits.
Alright, 7 points, one next to it. And then question, will my warhorse attack the wolf next to me?
I'll give you, are you skilled with riding at all?
There's no riding skill.
No, survival, animal handling. Yeah,
I have survival. No animal handling, but I have survival.
I'll give you, go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that's a 14. I think they're plus 4. That'd be 18.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Alright, cool.
You figure this out. Hey, come on.
Come on, let's
You're
go.
a warhorse. You should attack.
It actually, yeah, that's why I'm on you. God damn it. Alright, it actually hits pretty hard. 13 points.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, you just crash down on it. Alex, you want to put 13 on that one? Nice. All right, and Cornelius. You're waiting as well.
How much does it take to get
13,
13 hits.
and then that's 10 points down.
All right, so throw another 10 onto that one by Cornelius.
Which? Oh, this one. That's. Is there any other rogues? Who's the rogues in this group?
That's up to you. You have to check with them. I don't tell you what class of people are. Wintergreen, you are up.
Okay.
Or actually, you're down.
No, I'm down.
You're up though now. It's your, you're up.
You can stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up. That's 10 feet of your movement.
And what's your best action to take?
What?
No, heal that dude.
Oh.
Move over and heal him.
That's your best action to take. I stab Cornelius.
You can just drop your spear
Hey, tu brute.
and find his wounds.
Find your wounds.
Alright.
All right.
Roll a d6.
I heard you.
So that's plus 4, which is
7.
plus whatever his level is.
Okay.
So 10
10
points.
10 points back.
Best.
Nice.
You're
All
not
right.
bored.
So binds up Cornelius's wounds there.
You are the best.
And then you go back to being a big girl.
Yep.
All right. And you guys still hear more wolves too out there.
Yes.
All right, Yarrow, you are up.
Okay.
Oh, Yarrow, looking around. I just take it out. Can't read my own sheet, Bilbo. What is that about?
I don't know.
You tell us.
Old age, 3 hours.
Old age.
Not that old though.
And
So,
I worked from 10 to 3.
is this one in this or this?
That one.
Alright, so 2 steps forward.
And 1 step back.
Gonna go right up to here
Okay.
and puts her hands together. Just gonna have to step like this to do it. Puts her hands together and goes. Burning hands to
Nice.
these 3.
All right.
And the one on the ground, just for good measure.
Yes.
So
DC
DC 14 save.
All right, DC 14 save. 3 of them, did you say?
Yep.
What do you cast?
3 different.
Oh no,
burning
4.
hands.
Because on the end one, just in
Whatever.
case.
Go.
No, I don't
The
care
3
about
need to make saves.
I know what he's talking about.
I was gonna try and tame one.
What is
You can't
I'm gonna
tame
tame.
I'm sorry, you said 14 was the DC?
Yep, Dex
I
14.
may have almost,
Perhaps.
but let me double check.
Yeah. I need to get it. I'm getting.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be one of these. I'm now without a lot of work.
Okay, only one makes it. So the closest one to me makes it, and then
Okay.
the other 2 fail.
Okay,
Not
so
my help.
11 points is the damage.
All right.
So
5 on
Huh?
one.
can you do 11 on each of these and 5 on this one?
Nice. So flames come out of Yarrow's little hand. He calls, "Ooh!" The dogs are barking here.
Your dogs are barking.
All right. Did you do anything else, Yarrow?
That is
D. J. D.
I was just gonna do the finger of the archer.
Yeah, she's fine.
All right, JC, you were up.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
There's a permanent copy.
Brother and sister,
Well,
go!
let's try to throw. We'll try to throw one first at this dog that's down here.
All right.
10.
10 is gonna miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. And my horse is going to use. It can use the disengage action. So it's going to use the disengage action. No, let's see from there we're going to go. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
And do you have knowledge nature?
I do.
All right, perfect. Give me a roll.
I think I do. Anyways, hold on. I think I do. Yes, I do.
All right, so give me a roll. You guys aren't experts on horse. All right, so you think it's disengaged as you try to lead it off. It bites at the dog. Or
Oh,
bites
really?
at the horse.
It
Yes.
says mounted that they can disengage. Doesn't work against a wolf, huh? Okay. For the 7, I don't know. I know I've tried to.
Right.
And it hits. Bites the horse here.
Aha, go horse.
So- Alright, so the horse is bleeding as you head off, but it is bleeding. Alright, but it does get
Do
off.
you want to take care of it, or you want me to write it down?
I got it.
Okay.
I don't know how bad it's hurt.
Okay.
It's bleeding though. You see it's bleeding pretty bad.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Alright, Narayo, you are up.
I'm gonna shoot a couple of arrows at the wolves near me.
Okay?
I'm gonna try to attack.
Well, if I can.
So,
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the one that's
what's that?
closest.
Right down, yeah, next to you. Yep.
Yeah. 5 plus 7 to hit, so 12 to hit.
12. No, so you just right next to it as you try to lean off the horse. You go right by it, just misses it, just and hits the ground. All right. Do you do anything else?
I can't really without dropping my bow.
Okay. No. Ender, you are up.
Alright, let's repeat that sequence. Throw up those 2 hands, try to grab them again.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna miss. And second one. And that will hit 2 points only.
Okay.
And I'll try to.
So what's that at now?
This one?
Oh, I don't know. Say it's the weaker one, so it's still up. Or the less injured one.
Okay, so I'd put it at 9.
Okay. Still up.
And then I'm gonna try to spur the horse on to attack again.
Okay. I'll give it to you this because it's a war horse. He's gonna attack again.
Okay, alright, so we'll wolf in his face.
Back kick.
You understand?
And
what
that
you want.
should hit AC 16.
Yes.
Alright.
So sad we don't have
7,
Narayo.
4, so 11 points on that.
All right. So that's what.
24.
Yeah. So you just comes down on its
Do you know
back
what's crit-
back hide and just kills it there.
Nice. That's a good one.
Wheel around. There's one on your
And I
ass.
go like this. And I go like this.
Yes.
Cornelius, you are up.
That strike that one I struck earlier. That is a negative. It's not a. It's a AC 9.
No, yeah, swings.
Okay, but to finish my action,
Okay.
yep, I scowled obviously once more.
All right. All right, Uriel, you are up.
All right. Phil, does anyone look like they're in trouble? Anyone that's on foot?
There are 2 on.
Foot? No, 3 on
There's 2 right next to you. Well, there's 1 right next to you, just so you know. But there's also 2 on foot by the Dragonborn. They're both wounded, but that's and it looks bad in the back part, but that's further back, at the end of the back to the group.
People on foot.
So the
I
dragon
know.
on foot, and you've got 2 of them on them?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon,
All right.
and he'll say, Apollonia, goddess of beauty, art, music. Show these creatures your beautiful magic. And a golden harp appears above one of the
What?
wolves.
Okay.
And the golden harp smashes into it.
All right. Go ahead.
A golden harp?
All right, so I need to make a roll.
You got me. Bash you with my heart.
The whole
D&D version of come on.
The whole field looks over and says, "What?"
Here,
Like, the wolves like,
I think Critical Role. Laura's character uses a lollipop, so it's all right.
the wolves are like, the wolves are like, we aren't.
All right, I have to listen to him. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so it's a 1d8. 11 points of damage.
All right, that I believe. What's that one wounded at? The one closest to me.
9.
Yeah. So yeah, it just the harp just smashes right down on its head and just collapses down.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
And I go like this.
Okay, can I direct my work?
To attack what?
No, it's one of the 2 wolves on me.
Nah, probably not. Let me just see though. You can try to hook it up. Do you have Do you have knowledge nature, or animal handling? I'm sorry. Huh?
I don't have. I have.
attack you. You attack or you don't attack.
All right. Go ahead and.
Survival.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll. And we'll see if you spur the horse on.
Alright, so I got a 23.
Oh, yeah.
Survival.
Yep, so good. Yeah, you figure it out. Just like, hey, come on. You lift up the reins. So go ahead. Yep, you can make an attack with the horse.
Alright. Seth, what,
It's +2, and it does 2d4 +3.
alright, I missed. I got a 6. No, roll there.
All right. Nice. All right. And then are you done?
And, I'm done.
All right. Perfect. New round. Mordell, you are up.
Am I still muted?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So, first things first,
So what are you gonna do?
the
He's not
single-handed,
up. Mordell.
the single-handed spear on the one like right next to me.
Okay.
Nice.
Obviously, I can still talk to the game master. I just can't talk to anybody.
No,
No!
I actually get deep on the card just because I never get fumbles on him. All right.
It was meant to come. I got 3 crits in a row.
All right. So what kind of armor? Do you wear armor?
Nope.
No armor. Okay. So let's move down. Then.
It's gonna be a critical hit for you.
Back and don't jinx them.
Okay. You take your spear and you stick it into the ground. I need you to go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw here.
Well, that's a game.
Snap.
Natural 20.
All right. So you push it into the ground, but you just reel it right back on up, just like
Nice.
jeez, I tell you.
This kid is lucky.
I tell you, Nala, you are up, Nala.
No one can beat me in luck.
Okay, so with my rapier, I'm going to attack the wolf
Okay,
again.
all right.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Another 2.
Another 2. Got a 2.
All right, so that misses.
At least it's not a 1.
It's not
Yeah, at
good.
least it's not a 1.
Yes. All right. Okay, so the wolves are up. All right.
Oh, I was gonna. Oh crap! I was gonna do animal handling.
Yep.
On the
You
wolf.
can't talk anyways.
You have to wait till the end of the
And
round.
you also know this because of animal handling. You can't be engaged in combat with the thing. It will not
Be friendly.
be
Yeah,
friendly.
you have to
in
be at least
combat.
neutral to it.
Yeah.
And
So you would
can
know
speak
that,
to him? Like,
All right. So I'm gonna go with the one first on, or actually the first one on Uriel, since that's right in front of me, and then I'll work the way around again. It is trying to grab at your feet, Uriel. But it misses. And then the next one is on Nala, and that misses. And then we have, was it one on, who is back there?
Oh,
To your left.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Alex, who's in front of, behind Nala, next to Nala, character-wise?
Who's the
Behind me, I'm the blue.
No, there's like
Picture.
one wolf on somebody, isn't it?
That's me. Sorry, that's Yarrow.
Yarrow. Yeah, oh,
Excuse
so
me.
maybe the
You're
wolf's
saying
either way.
behind, I'm like-
Okay. I didn't know, yeah, I just saw a little guy.
Oh, from his
But
perspective.
it might be
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going for the horse.
Okay.
All right.
I thought it would look a little bit nicer.
Oh,
So hearing some of the detail.
we're just having fumbles all around.
That's perfect.
All right, so
There we go.
it's at half damage for the next 2 rounds. All right.
I'd like you to roll for me from now on.
No, it doesn't work like that. I've tried. Unless I'm rolling stats, it just doesn't work. Well, sometimes.
It worked for me and
Rolling
her.
for other people.
All right.
No, you did pretty well.
Jared was
All right. Now, is there still 2 on you, or just a
With my mom.
Alex Mordell? Is there 2 on you still?
Yeah, there's still 2 on me.
All right, perfect.
And then there's one in the distance.
Misses.
Making cookies with my mom.
That was
Misses.
dead.
All right, and then
That's what they're calling it.
we have now Are you using your shield thing for her?
Yep.
So that gives disadvantage, right? Okay, so disadvantage.
on me?
Throws a shield in front of you.
Okay, yep, so that misses. Perfect.
Protects you.
All right, and then there's one on you, right? Cornelius?
It's either on Cornelius or on Winter,
Okay.
depending. There's a different
It's
one.
going to say at Cornelius. He likes to draw and misses. All right,
Probably
and
one on me or my horse.
Or
Winter.
Winter.
Yeah, it's kind of floating.
So we don't
Okay.
have meat shield.
it's going to go for the horse.
Okay.
Usually I'm one.
It's worried as it saw it stomp its buddy out. Okay, and it misses.
Nice.
However, give me the dead one.
Yeah,
I
I pulled it.
Meat shield.
There's one dead one. So
Trying to use my intimidation to get them to get me, but I mean,
And that's it.
When we're trying to get
Intimidation doesn't really work like that.
I see
I thought you were trying to tell me something.
you the bears.
Intimidation pushes
Got
it
it.
away.
Yeah, this tiny little bear versus the giant bear.
You guys see off in the distance, Mordell. You see off in the distance some more wolves heading up along the roadside.
I howl out, you do not want to die like your friends here. Run.
Looks like wolves back.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation?
Yeah.
I can do that.
10.
Okay. Yeah, they see him coming forward. Wintergreen, you are up.
Okay.
Dude right in front of me, and then I try and get the wolf. I should have killed him.
I'll be under there.
Kill the shit out of
Oh, no, it counts.
So you pull your mace.
Mhm.
Just your spear's on the ground. Or you pick up your spear off the ground. Yeah, pick up your spear.
I'll pick up my spear.
Sick.
Somebody said, "Oh, that poor gear."
Yeah.
Oh no, that poor bugbear.
Wait, in our history,
Gear
of
that's
playing,
laying all on the
Oh,
ground.
you're here.
No, that poor gear.
I know.
Grandpa, in your history of playing, has any one
So what's laying
person
on the ground
got
right
four
now?
20s in one combat?
Yeah,
Ha, come on, I need to break that record. What's the
I
record?
saw somebody roll 4 in a row.
I got 3 in a row.
Yeah, I know you have, but I mean during the 3.5. What's up?
Who's that?
Did you hit?
Roll a Farsighter.
So he's doing something else.
Okay.
With the bless.
Yep.
Okay, rolling. Oh, I see.
12 plus.
15.
So 15 AC.
Yep, you hit.
And that was 2.
3.
3 whole points.
3 whole points. Not half the point.
We're edging away.
Better than missing.
All right. And then you do anything else, Wintergreen?
Nope.
All right, Yarrow, you are up.
Alright. I am going to. Just gonna put bonfire. Yes, recast that. Put it right on this one. It's right in front of her.
Misses of save.
Alright, so that's gonna do 6 more points.
What's that put it at?
11.
Oh, yeah, still alive.
10. Oh.
So then that's it.
All right, Yarrow's done.
I'll finish.
All right, JC, you are up.
Alright, so seeing these things off in the distance, and since they're within 120 feet of me, I decide to turn and blast at one of them. I'll start with the one on this side over here.
Okay.
See if that does any better. Shit. No,
Duck.
that's only a 10.
Nope, that misses.
Duck.
Yeah.
Duck.
These
Miss.
rainbow dice aren't doing me very good here.
Pride dice aren't
Maybe
doing
they're doing something, JD.
All right. And you're done?
Yeah.
All right, Narayo, you are up.
I'm gonna take another shot at one of the closest wolves.
All right, shoot back down that same one that's down next to you.
Yep.
All right.
17 on the
That
die.
Boom.
hits.
Oh, that's nice.
2 swords straight up. 6
Oh,
plus.
Oh, you're on the horse. Cool.
6 plus 5, so 11 points.
Yeah.
11.
To which one?
On the one right.
Probably the uninjured one there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at
Put
that.
that on
Everything's
there.
like 4 man,
Thanks.
11 decks.
Yeah, so you just shoot down right in the back spine. Oh, howls out.
Nice.
All right, you do anything else or just stay put? Just
I ready another shot.
all right, perfect.
Because I can't do anything else.
All right,
Another
Ender,
shot.
you are up.
Alright, we're going the same routine. We're gonna move those double hands over to those two on the end.
Oh, by me? Why?
I don't
I'm just
know.
gonna take my fight.
I'm gonna roll
Hey,
my
you can-
eyes,
you
and
can
then I'm
help
gonna
me with
roll. Don't help me! Alright, AC 13.
That hits. Just
Oh, wow.
hits.
Alright, 5 points. On the right one, I guess.
All right.
The further one.
Okay, that's a 16.
All right. So it goes down.
I feel its tiny soul.
Here, here's
Right from in front of you.
Yes,
Yes, I will eat it now. Second goes out. Alright, that one will hit and 5 points.
Okay, that's 16.
I hope I take them both from you.
Yep. So both of them just choke out.
Nothing for you. The souls are all for me. And then the horse will attack the one in front of
All
him.
right. Yep. This comes down with the horse. Oh, it's great.
Oh, natural 20 with,
Oh!
with an exploder.
Nice. This is the horse is the
The
real
horse,
hero of the
the
party.
horse is like, horse is horse. My horse?
All right.
No, it's horse is the VIP.
Oh,
All right. So
With one exploding.
Oh, that's
with the exploding. Okay. And what was the other die?
A 5, so.
All right. So do that, and then go ahead and now roll the exploding die.
Okay, so that is 15 or up to. Oh, 16. So I
What
think
do you
that's
roll on that die?
just a 1 on the next one.
Re-roll that die.
Oh, okay, great. That's cool. And that's a 5.
All right. So add that in there.
Okay, and ignore the 1, or because that was a reroll?
Yeah. Ignore the one. That's what
Okay,
I'm saying.
so that's successfully 20 points.
Okay, yeah, so it just comes down, smashes right on its head.
You gotta keep that horse.
Okay, that horse is staying with us.
Why do you think I took it?
Considering
the
the-
damn horse.
it looks like the figure horses on the map. You should be having the one that
The white one, the distinct one.
no, the bigger one next to yours.
This one.
Is that one bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's bigger and
we'll
it's
have to
more-
make sure we
more like-
switch that up later. Cornelius maybe wants to stay with that figure though. It's been lucky.
That you have.
You are up,
Oh,
Cornelius.
keep on poking.
It's
Keep
Lucky
on poking.
2.0.
It is lucky.
It's a hit.
Nice.
All right.
Hits for 6 points of damage against the one right there that I've been poking at.
So,
What's
Right
that?
next to Winter.
I think that's 19.
19, so yes, you just come down, slash into it, and that goes down.
The power of Cordell compels you.
Was Lucky teleported here and then transformed into a horse?
All right, you're done.
Cringer. Battle cat.
Okay.
All right, Uriel, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna move the weapon 20 feet towards me.
Okay,
Do you mean the harp?
It's gonna
The
attack, yeah, the harp. Yeah.
the one on you.
Well, it was helping someone else out before.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's still, is there one here?
Shh, I'm talking to her.
Towards me,
Okay.
and then as long as I can hit something with it.
Yeah, I can hit,
Just go back.
Right here.
Yeah.
No, there's one thing right
Okay.
there.
dude. Just move it back.
So it's a
Hit
bonus
the one.
action for me to do this. It's gonna move
This is where
strike.
put it back. That's
so
where it was though.
AC
Sorry.
21, Bill.
All right, 21 hits.
I think he must have.
Yes, he
one on
does.
him.
Yes.
Oh, that's him. I thought he was this.
So 11 points.
All right, so yep, put 11 point. Alex, put 11 on that one,
Oh,
please. Yep, so it smashes down on its back. Oh, it howls out in pain. It's still alive.
Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of the walls in front of me.
All right, yeah, this is the same. That's the one that's in front. The harp is right in front of you. It's smashed down in a sacred flame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still standing, so I'll do Sacred Flame on it then.
Okay.
And it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
It misses.
Okay, so it takes 6 points of damage.
All right. Goes up in the flames. Oh, it dies.
Nice.
Bam.
Nice.
Here's that. Another one to your collection.
And he's done.
All right. It's a new round. Mordell, you are up.
Can I speak
Okay.
now, finally?
No, you cannot.
You can't speak to animals. Animals don't just understand you, technically. So first I'm gonna move here, and then my strike with the spear.
All right.
I'll do this dice. 12 to hit.
On 12 misses, you just go right over its head with your spear.
Yeah. Unarmed strike. Oh wait, that's a D4.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to
Someone's
add a
on Twitch
D4.
and Discord at the same time.
So 18 to hit,
That hits.
and then a D4 damage. Let's see right here, so I can roll that. Minimum damage, 5 points.
All right, so you punch it. It's
Oh,
in
it's
its
at 16.
side. Huh?
It's at 16.
Oh, you punch it at its side and just goes down.
And then what I do? So after that dies, oh yeah, here you go. I'm going to just swivel over here, and I say, "Come at me!"
All right.
To it.
Perfect.
Come at me.
All right, Nala, you are up.
Same thing again. Rapier on the wolf that's in front of me.
You can do it.
All right.
Travel.
I need to do better than a 2.
Your crowd doesn't like it.
6. 6.
Plus what?
Plus 5
It's 11.
to hit. 11.
That will miss. You go over its head. All right. Do you do anything else?
Close.
Is there anything else you can do?
Sure.
Can I use
disengage.
my
Even hit
can I
any
use
less.
acrobatics to try and jump on its back
No.
and land on it?
No, that would be an action in a sense of your combat action. What you could do is a bonus action, you could disengage from it if you want, if so chosen. But that would be the only thing in that sense.
Then never mind. I'll just.
All right.
I say you can't.
All right. The wolves are
2 more
up.
points in a little.
All right. So I first the one right there. It's on Nala. So tries to take the bite out of crime. Misses. All right.
Oh.
And then there's what one on.
Someone over there.
Oh yeah, and it's the half
Probably
damage.
Naro. But maybe switches. You did try to aggro it.
Yeah, you tried to aggro it. But no, it ends up going at the horse. It's half damage, misses. All right. So that goes down to 1. All right, and then there's any others over there?
There's 4 outfield.
Yeah, I know about those. All right.
So we're down to 2.
Here, can you give me the other dead ones?
There was a. Well, it depends if they're going to reappear.
Oh, that's all good. All right, so yeah, he's.
I'm just thinking back.
He's got some more.
Yep, and that's why I won't give you back the figures.
I could have went and grabbed more off my shelf.
Eventually we'll win.
Does that
He has an endless pile of
that one
wolves.
that's doing half damage is in the fire but could choose to leave?
Oh,
Does it leave the fire? Or is it
oh yeah,
being
it.
tenacious? Because in order to attack the horse, it would actually. I mean, it could attack and then leave.
Yeah, and it's
So,
probably not.
But it's
It stays.
okay. Well, then it
Does.
makes another save.
All right, so another save.
You know.
I say
It
come
makes it this time.
Okay.
Does it come at me? I say come at me.
It seemed to be focused
Going
on
after the horse.
Like horse meat.
Because it's hungry. It wants
All right,
meat.
Wintergreen, you are up.
There are no wolves that are near me that I can fight right now. No. Is anyone else like hurt?
Yeah. So looking around,
I'm bleeding.
I'm hurt.
Mordell's hurt.
Okay.
Cornealius is hurt.
Which
Still,
one's the most hurt?
Nala's hurt.
That would be me.
Give me a medicine
I'm minus
check.
13.
You can-
Anger's hurt.
I'm still hurt.
I'm a 30
I'm the one
That's
that's
the
down to
Fingers
8
crossed.
hit points.
Okay, you beat me.
And
So-
also the most.
That medicine.
Roll.
Yep. Roll die. Don't even get roll.
Oh no, he doesn't know.
7.
Okay, yeah. So you're not sure who's
Yeah.
hurt the worst. There's a couple bleeding though.
I'm going
Nala,
like this. to
Nala's
poison to me.
bleeding, and Ender's bleeding pretty bad too, along with Cornelius. I mean, those are.
my armor class.
But you just bound. You just bound.
But you
Cornelius,
bound
so
his
you know that
wounds already.
You're gonna try to bind someone.
Yeah, it
I'm
would be
pointing
Ender,
to me like this.
Ender or Nala.
I'm closest to Ender, so I'm gonna heal you.
Okay. So roll a d6.
So you're gonna go bind his wounds.
Yep.
I'll
All
take
right.
it. I'll take it.
Alright. So equals 4
They're also
That's no.
9.
plus
Whoa.
Plus your level.
4.
So
Mine are
13
13
points.
13 back.
Wow.
Nice.
So 23.
Yeah.
Another
Sorry,
test on this.
All right.
They came with
Very nice. Wrap up the wounds really good.
That's a great. It's a great
Yeah,
job. Thank
I'm
you.
Yeah.
gonna move towards Nala.
All right, go ahead.
Great. More wolves.
Thank you.
All right, Yarrow, you are up.
20 is good.
Okay. Yarrow is going to disengage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he left. It's on the road.
To Wisconsin.
Sure.
Missouri.
You
Or
know,
to Missouri.
Noodles.
doesn't love us as much as he loves something
On
else.
Singapore?
Uh,
Or Old News?
I'll take the cold noodles. They ate all the pizza. Bastards, I'm gonna kill them all. I'm just gonna keep sending wolves at them.
There's pizza left with mushrooms on it.
Yeah. They ate the bear, so the wolf is gonna eat them.
Okay, we need to run that.
So Bilbo, I
Yes.
I'll ask that.
I did disengage
Okay.
and move.
All right.
Is there order in Chinese?
Just maintaining the fire.
Okay, perfect.
So
All right,
I'll be
nice.
right back.
if that one takes more damage, it takes more damage.
All right, that's JC, you were up.
Oh, we got more wolves.
Yes.
And there's one still on my sister? No.
Yes.
One near your sister.
One near. It's been going at the horse. Yeah, it's on fire.
Yeah, well, we're going to try to increase the fire on that. We'll try to shoot that instead.
I put my
10.
longsword.
God, I keep rolling a 4. Every time. It's like 4 4s in a row.
And we're up to now 435. So thanks, people.
You're
Okay.
okay.
Nice, very nice.
All right.
Come on, 2 more bucks and we're going another hour.
Narayo.
Preach it.
Oh,
Yeah, I can do it for her.
No,
I'll
she'll
wait.
do her own.
Wait. Ender, you are up.
All right. Let's see. No two next to each other. Boo.
She's
My
probably in
double
the
check.
bathroom. She'll be out.
Well, here.
I'll wait for her. It's no big
They
deal.
have to be within 5. None of them are close enough. All right. Oh, she's coming down. I'll let her.
Yeah, she's coming down.
You two are taking
Do you want anything?
No.
Okay.
You're up.
I do
So-
want something.
No, let's talk about
Oh.
Josh. Pay attention to your own conversation. So,
What are you doing?
I'm
All
gonna
right, we
attack
have to
the
separate
injured
the
wolf.
siblings.
All right, attacking the wolf
We're
there.
pretty much our
On
siblings.
him.
I know.
That's why he said we're going to have to separate you.
11 plus 7, so 18 to hit.
All right, yep. So you send an arrow across over the one in front of Nala.
5 plus 5, so 10 points.
All right, so yeah, he goes right in his
Nice,
side,
nice.
goes down. Very nice.
I feel like
Why am I rolling better now than I normally do when we play?
Good question.
I go like this.
You use the 20s instead
All
of-
right.
Just killed the one on him.
Yeah.
Yes. Narayo, do you do anything else?
There you go.
Ready to shoot any more wolves that come at me.
All right. Ender, you are up.
All right, I'll throw that hand over at the final one near us.
Final one there. Yep. All right.
Let's see if we can finish.
That's what I meant.
Slowing us down. It should be ready. All right, that will hit, and it will die. 6 points.
All right. So goes down.
Nice. You hit us off from me.
Cordell be praised.
I'm lobbing grenades left and right. They're hitting the ground all around the wolves, never hitting the wolves.
Your gears all over the road.
Right? I'm still upset about that.
Not if I have to do anything.
Are you not
but-
picking it up?
No, you can't right now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wolves in front of it.
All right, that's
Oh,
it.
because it's over here.
All right,
And you ran away from the over there.
Cornelius.
Well, good reason too. Look at them.
I will just right here hold the line, ready my action to whatever to strike.
All right.
Because of Jason.
So you're ready and just.
I'm ready to attack. That's it.
Yeah. What is your gear right about there?
Probably yes. He's a guitar pick.
Here's my guitar pick.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Okay,
It's my
so
gear
now-
now.
It's his gear right now. Uriel, you are up. So all the wolves that were in front of this group are all dead, right? There's none around you guys, right?
Okay,
No, there's none around us.
Nope, but there's what? 1, 2, 3,
But
4,
there's-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more coming.
10 more from the rear, kind of walking up, stalking along, coming up on the from behind you guys on the road. And you just still hear them from the woods and stuff. The wolves just barking from everywhere around
Let's
you.
move.
I'm with you.
No,
Keep going.
no.
Yes.
We need to kill these things. I need my stuff.
I go back and help.
Hold on, guys. I gotta hear him. What is this?
we hear them from all directions.
In the woods on your sides, and then from the back you see him stalking. The road in front of you is cleared out. There's no wolves in front of you, and like I said, you're about a quarter of a mile away. You see the walls, you know, and so you see the village in front of you. But yeah, the wolves are coming from behind, and you hear in the woods to the sides, but you don't see any. But you do see the ones coming down the road that are stalking. And some of the people have already said we need to move, get out of here. But you did hear JC yell, "I need my gear."
We
I'm not going anywhere without my bed.
I'm laughing like
Come
this.
back to your gear in the morning.
He says he'll come. Hey, says we'll come back for your gear in the morning.
There won't be anything left. They'll have torn it apart. You're not leaving without killing these wolves.
All right, we'll see
Bill, I
about
take
that.
off towards the town.
All right, so you start moving towards the town. All right, perfect. Ride off. Ride off.
How fast are those horses?
All
How
right.
fast?
New round. Mordell, you are up.
Now I can speak finally.
Not yet.
When it's your turn.
When it's your
And
turn.
you can't speak to these
Mordell,
wolves.
you are up.
I know, I'm just saying now I can finally speak.
Not yet.
Okay, Mordell.
Mordell, you are up.
Oh, okay. 120 feet.
Okay, so you just start running.
Feline, I'm using my feline agility, which doubles my movement as long as if I move
All right,
zero,
yeah,
my
so
movement.
as Uriel, you're just amazed as you ride off, and all of a sudden, right next to you is this cat running right with you.
And then it seems to pan a little bit, then it runs another 100.
That's awesome.
So it's
Bill,
running.
as I ride off too, they lose their blood.
Okay, all right, thanks. All right.
Oh, that's
No.
Wait, he drops concentration.
Oh, and after I do my 120, I turn into Panther. So like it runs
Why waste
120 and then
Why waste
Panther.
the shape? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I waste
Why
the
waste
shape
wild
shift.
As long as he
Well,
keeps
because we're
invisible.
probably taking a rest after. If we get a
Yeah, but you might need to talk to the people up front.
Oh yeah, actually never mind. I'm done.
Okay.
That's what.
It's okay.
That's the point.
I'm
of
only
All
gonna
right.
move
cross.
60 now. Though.
Okay, Nala, you are up now, and you can talk.
I can finally speak! That's what I yell at the top of my lungs.
I just spit out blood.
Yay.
Okay,
What do you do?
That was a bubble.
Finally speak. No, run away.
I'm gonna use my dash and dash towards them, so
Okay.
the 60 feet.
All right, so yeah, perfect. You
Can you
take
move me
on
60
off
feet,
running.
please?
All right, no problem. All right. I'm gonna ask this instead of going through. Is everybody gonna?
No.
No, I'm gonna help him get his stuff back. I'm gonna
All right,
shoot.
well, I might have some dead characters. All right, so just remember that Dungeon Master gave you a chance.
Yep.
All right.
run, guys.
I mean, they are faster than we are.
We can get more stuff.
They're not. They seem to be stalking.
Yeah, right.
They're just
They're not
watching
running.
us. Except for the ones that are like. Here.
I got it.
Right there.
Oh, that one's creepy.
That'll look creepy.
Oh, but that one looks like
You're-
it's skeleton.
you're-
Don't. It's
Uh-oh.
not worth it. It's not worth it. Right?
Uh-oh.
You're creepy.
All right, Wintergreen, you are up.
All right. I am going to go with those guys.
All right, so you start running off.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
Oh.
What?
Wouldn't that be in your coin pouch and you're on your
All right,
side?
Yarrow, you are up.
It's in the backpack.
Learning moment. Okay. So, so far I've seen.
Is your stuff made out of beef jerky?
So my mother always told me.
Never listen to her.
No. Yeah, and when I finally became
Just stay
dad, she
there,
goes,
everybody.
What the hell do you want me to do about it? Couldn't keep your pecker in your
Uh,
pants.
so,
Hang on.
That's what my mother told me when she told her she was
Your gems in your
She's gonna
pouch.
climb up
Come
on the
on now,
horse.
stay in character.
Huh?
She's gonna try to climb up on the warhorse.
Oh, climb up with. Yeah.
On your.
All right. Give me a climb check. Just.
Let's see.
Hey, if you want to use
Can I have
that.
a roll my eyes check here? Oh, I failed.
Natural
All
20.
right. Scoot Yarrow scoots up behind you.
Finally, somebody else gets a natural
Nice
20.
job.
What's
All
up,
right.
Lego Little?
All right. Do you do anything else, Yarrow?
Sorry, my feet are short. The legs, the torso, the arms.
Were your dogs barking?
So get up to there, and I will. These guys are at this distance right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And does the road is still here though?
Yep. The road's right there. Yep. They're on the road. The road's wider than
Right, but they seem to be kind of somewhat following the road.
Yeah, they seem to be stalking. I mean, you guys hear them off to the sides too, in the pines.
Place the fire on one of them.
He makes his save.
All right, so nothing happens.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, he's still
Kind of
on, right?
moves off to the side of it.
Right, just encourage them to fuck off.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right, JC, you are up.
Oh, God. Well, you're on a horse at least.
40, 45, 60, and shoot that one if I can.
Okay.
The isolation gene is strong with this one.
Oh no!
2 with on the dice.
All
I
right.
missed again.
Why don't you just go here and then move in?
All right, Narayo,
Get away.
you are up.
I moved
I had to get
the
off the horse to grab it.
moved my
It's not in a pouch anymore.
I
It
moved my
ripped out
horse
the
to
small
60.
rails. I had to take it
Which
back
way?
up.
You're dead.
around to.
As long as you guys.
Actually, I'm just gonna go toward. I'm just gonna.
We can
Actually, I'm gonna move half that.
Is that you, Cornealius? Is that
What?
you?
What are you gonna
Matt.
do?
Is that you right now? Next to the horse?
I'm just next to it.
Right.
Here, I can move it.
No, she just wants
Are
to
you
know.
leaving?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm leaving.
You know
Why
what?
was it in
I'm
your
just gonna shoot at the one.
If you
One
want
of
stuff
these
going
two
on
here.
with
Okay, sure. The one by the fire, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
go
they're
ahead.
both by the fire,
Oh,
technically.
you know what? It's not in the backpack. It's above the backpack, so it's in my pouch.
I told you that.
You just found your wallet in your pocket.
I found my wallet in my pocket.
But you lost your grappling hook.
Yeah, that
Or
shit's
like
easy
the
to.
flower.
You know
I'm
what?
not
With-
leaving
with
without
that
this
ruby,
thing I have
With
with
that
me
ruby,
already.
I could buy all the rest of that shit and still have money to spare.
I'm just going to turn tail and run then.
Fly, you fools! Fly!
All right,
I'm
let's
right
go
there.
ahead and
I
take
just-
the shot. You hear this after maybe you really
So you
shot.
just go here?
I'll give you a shot though.
So-
There it is!
So-
The hell with it! Let's
10
get out of
plus
here!
7, 17.
You hit.
5 plus 5 is 10.
All right, so 10 points of damage on that one
Only
next to the
60.
And I never would have
Alex.
looked till the
Alex, 10 points on the one next to the fire.
So I read one.
And then you guys hear JC go,
This one.
okay, we can go. I got what I really need. I don't need my pet. I don't need the stuff on the ground. All right.
We don't care.
Ender, you are up.
You got to double.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on that one right there.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That's
injured.
damage. Yep.
There are two people, 120.
Alright, that hits. Only 1 point though.
All right. It's 11 points on that one.
Yep.
All right.
And I will move back 30.
All right. So you just had to start heading back a little bit. All right, Cornelius.
I spit on the ground and say, "Rejoice, wolves, because your cleansing will come later, not now." Encourage you at a different time.
All right, so you start running off. All right, and I'm just gonna go back to you, JC, so we can resolve if this is the case. You're like all of a sudden realize,
Yeah.
oh, I it's on the top.
So I turn the horse around and I spur it. Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, so we'll come out of combat then. All right, nice. All right, so you guys run, up to the gate as the wolves kind of stalk you, and you hear them from the behind and still in the woods, as well. You come up. As you ride up to the gatehouse here of this village
How
here.
about the harp? Who's
That,
gonna?
that will disappear. The air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway, into which is a set of 12-foot inbound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is the name Krezk.
What I can do.
Okay, I'm gonna need some of that.
The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the parapet, you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears as they kind of watch you nervously as approaching. It seems to be 2 men and 2 women up in the gatehouse, and they go, "Who goes there?"
The wolves are coming. The wolves are coming. Let us in.
They're always coming. They're
But
always
these
out.
wolves are by you know who.
You still didn't answer my question. Who goes there?
Cornelius Grim, Inquisitor.
I said we killed the 3 hags at the bone mill. If you've heard.
2 of the 3.
2 of them.
Why don't we let the guide? Why don't we let our guide guide us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shush.
All right, wait.
We are travelers here to spend money.
There's no money to be spent here. I will get the Lord. I will summon the Lord, and he'll decide your fate tonight. And so one of them goes off the tower, and then shortly, probably about 5 minutes goes by, awkwardly as they're clutching their spears. And off to the sides of the, you can probably see another guard post, another one to the left and the right, further off, probably about 50 feet or so on each side, just kind of looking back
Oh, they're looking at me.
towards the gatehouse.
They're probably looking at the 7-foot-tall Dragonborn.
And me, they haven't seen a Tabaxi either.
Yep, they're definitely looking at you.
And
remember, I have the giant horns too.
yeah.
And I've got the dragon scales even though I'm a
And
tiefling.
All right, and so I know what y'all look like.
Mars.
And you see this man in human, a rather large human, but he's got the big old wolf cloak on him, as well as a big hat. So it's hard to make out his face. But he seems to have dark facial features. And he goes, "I'm Lord Dmitri Krezk. Who are you?"
Can I try and persuade him?
No.
Let us in.
No.
We have to
just
role play
wait.
that out. What are you going to say to persuade him? What are you going to say?
I just said
Oh.
right.
Never mind.
All right. All right. Who are
I'm
you?
professional.
We are travelers.
You okay? Travelers, what, adventurers?
Yeah.
Are you allies or enemies of the devil?
Enemies.
Enemies.
Still trouble either way. What do you want here?
Shelter from the night.
And then what?
To get away from the wolves.
Shelter for the night. What will you do for my village? What will you do for us if I let you in our village tonight? Let you rest and shelter.
We'll help to purge the evil from this land.
We'll purchase goods.
There is no goods to purchase here. We are a village that survives on our own, but we are short wine. We're in need of wine. So I will make this agreement with you. I will let you all in. I will have you stay at my home for the evening. On agreement that once you've rested and you're ready to go, that you go to the Wizards of Wine and find out what happened to my shipment. It hasn't been here for a couple of weeks now. And I am running out of wine. And we need our wine. We love our wine.
Seems like you have plenty of wine to me.
What was that,
Nothing.
sir?
Nothing. Sorry, clearing my throat.
It sounds like a fair deal.
I expect the respect I show you to be given to me as well. That is the deal. I will let you in. I will let you stay in my home for the evening. But then tomorrow you go to the Wizards of Wine and find out what happened to my wine shipment and bring it here. Is that a deal?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, open the gates as he comes up. Comes down the parapet.
No, me can't.
No. I was wine missile.
All right, so he leads you in, and his
feels like
he leads you over to his cottage, which is really right next to the gatehouse here, right next to the gates. They seem to all be single story. You know, you're looking throughout the village here at night. They all seem to be they're all single story houses, spread out, and there's a lot of trees, within this walled community here. So, and he'll bring you to his house. It's simple house, but there's enough room. You can put your horses into his stable, and we'll let you guys stay in his house. You do notice that there are a few beds that probably are the size for probably young children, and they are all empty. You guys will notice that. And he says you can take resident up here, and then we can talk further in the morning if you like. Rest now. Ender, you give me a religion check here.
My boy. Yeah. 20.
Okay, so you notice when you take the horses to the stable, you notice that there's actually 4 graves in the back. Well, there's actually a few more, but there's 4 that are next to each other. 3 of them look like they've been dug up. Like somebody's probably taken their bodies. The other one looks fresh, like within the last couple of days.
And full size, or are any of them shorter, like children?
You think possibly children.
All of them, or
all these 4? There's others you see that are past family members. You kind of pick this up that this must, is buried lineage here or whatever. But what you really notice is the 4 fresh type graves.
Yeah.
But there 3 of them are undug, and then the other one that's fresh right now. That looks like it's just probably.
And it's by the stables?
Yeah. It's,
Is there a stable master?
No.
Okay.
No. And so this is where we will stop. We're going to take a quick break. And actually, we will level up characters after taking a long rest here.
Oh, wow.
And so we'll level up characters, and then we will come back shortly here. So maybe in about 15 minutes or so, and we'll roll hit points live when.
Oh, and I light a
When we
bonfire
come back.
outside.
A bomb? What?
A bonfire.
A bomb.
So we're leveling up, huh?
Yes. So let me go ahead and sign out, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
I have two
So that
options.
means I gain my